Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
We're reading from Sri Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, verse number 9. O mind, leave all great things or persons far from you and go to Vrindavana with love. For there is a divine jewel, a nectar stream of good moods, named Radha.
O mind,
leave all great things.
What is the great thing? Again, problem. Leave the great thing. What you create, this is the best for me. This is not grateful. Disturbance. Leave everything. Like, what is the problem? Try to live. You will not live, but live for 10 days. Live for 1 month. Holiday? You go in holiday, what are you living or not? So leave your all great things, what you create in life. Forget for holidays. Why mind is going there? Request to mind. Why not you can make holiday for 10 days or 15 days or 1 month? Anyway, try to forget. They leave you, but we don't leave you. I am not leaving. I want to hold you. My mind is leave you, but my senses want to hold that, not forget it. And you are using that mind for holding. You are not holidays. If something come in the mind, try to dispose of quick, because they will hold you, na? Dispose. Everything has an alternative decision, na? You suffer or you detach yourself. What you have to do? It will not give result, only think that. There is some alternative way or not. First you come to a holiday, then you can decide, is that money independently what is right to do. And if there is an alternative way, I will do. Make 10 days holiday. And you will surprise what is happening to you. Most best ideas and decisions will come in life. Anything you can do when the mind is peaceful. You cannot take any decision, but mind is disturbing you. You watch. So one thing do, come out the holidays from this negative thoughts for 10 days. 11 days after do. Right or not? 10 days you cannot do. 1 week, 2 days, try to do that. If you like 1 day more increase, 5 days more increase. And more when you will taste, different taste will taste, then you will decide this is good or this is good. But if you don't go the chance to see a different taste, how you will know the taste? If you drink the sour drinks and you never taste nice mango juice, how you will understand the difference? You can understand. Only they will understand who will rest from the sour drinks and they wait. Only they will drink this mango juice. Right? Oh mind.
O mind, leave all great things.
Great thing. I know these are the great things for you. Because you are living in it. But I know this great thing. You are living because my senses support you, my ego support you. My ego, not I support. My senses, not I. My senses support. I source. I is my I. I am supporting you.
Leave all great things or persons far from you and go to Vrindavana with love.
That you come. This is that easy for you now. With love. To search the love. Source of love. That's Radha. When you will know this subject, then your mind is nature to think on that. And when the mind will start thinking on love, sharing of love, is a juice of mango. Never taste like this. Mango shake. Nicely done with the nice milk. Wow. Cannot believe.
Highest taste.
Highest taste. And then try to, after this test, then you test other tests. You will throw like this. So this has to done. Keep one sour taste glass and one mango shake and try both. Because I am trying only sour taste and I have no idea of mango juice. So leave your great thing mind and come to Vrindavan. Wow, you are fortunate you are in Vrindavan. Come with love to Vrindavan and try to find out your source, from where love coming, source of love, origin of love. Meditate. Go on. Read again.
O mind, leave all great things or persons far from you and go to Vrindavana with love, for there is a divine jewel, a nectar stream of good moods.
Good mood also. What mood? So good. You will become wealthy with that mood. Now I am poor with suffering mood. You have a wealth without the good mood. Taste it. If you once taste this mood, you will not want to leave this. Please, my dear. You have a chance because you are here. But you are not reach here. You are out and living in your place with sour drinks. Please come with love. Sridhar.
O mind, leave all great things or persons far from you and go to Vrindavana with love, for there is a divine jewel, a nectar stream of good moods named Radha, who redeems the sincere souls.
You redeem if you are sincere. Then she can help you. If you are not sincere with yourself, she cannot do anything. If you have a sincerity to see the source of love, she will help you. She will come to you. She will take in her life to you. Please try to change one. Take the new experience. What is the problem? If it's not happening in 10 days, it's joke, useless. Why I will do? Sadhu Maharaj is talking useless talks. It's not possible to happen. After 10 days, you will see something happening to you. Honest. And very happy. Inside happiness is coming to you. And nothing at first. Eating, sleeping, and relaxing. But or nothing to do. Come only with love to Vrindavan. And all your great things, leave it there. Sorry. All your great things is not that it's lower things, but leave it sometime. Leave it, please. I'm not telling you give to me. Leave it for some days, holidays. How you are making holidays? You don't know to make holidays? Make holidays. Right? Real holidays. We say we are in holiday, but we never leave my great things because I don't want to lose it. Then Even the holiday become boring. When it comes in the holidays time to go to Honolulu, what is here? What is there?
Goa. Maldives.
No. Near Ocean.
Goa.
Goa. Honolulu of India. Same is happening. So this Vrindavan is a divine place. You can change your way of living, way of life, everything. Not maximum, no efforts needed. Only to relax, your great thing has to be store, lock it in the home. You say, I don't want to use now. When I will go after 10 days, I will see you. Of 1 month, how much you want to give time? 1 day in Vrindavan, in your country, 1 year. 1 year what you will do and 1 day you do in Vrindavan is the same. And if you waste this time here, you lose your 1 year in the Western world. And what you cannot achieve in 1 year there, 1 day is sufficient. And this country is Chintamani place, this town. This land is a Chintamani land. Means if you think negative, it will come to you. And you will think only positive, it will be always happening to you. Chintamani means what you will see. By sitting in this land, you think it will happen. So please, never think here negative, because it will be possible to happen again in your life. Only be happy and think positive. And all what is not possible to happen, it will happen. Possible, I think this guy who's sitting here is a German man. He never think to go to marriage. Never. I so many times say, do marriage, live life. No, this is not my goal. I don't want to go in family life. I'm happy alone. And what surprise happened? In 1-2 days, he, she, her, and see them, both they feel each other. And he say, come to me. Gurudev, I find to settle my life. I said, what? You are telling? He said, yes. And is surprised or not? In 1-2 days something happened like this. It's a surprise happened. And his surprise went there. And he surprisingly changed her life. And surprisingly, they are here also in Vrindavan. And both are so close, you cannot imagine. Like they have a previous so many year relations. It's surprising that one soul knows very well to the other soul. There is no any conflict I see any time, any moment in their life. So wonderful. Yeah.
Gurudev, who is a sincere soul?
Sincere. I have to be sincere with my soul. It's sincere soul. Soul is not going to be sincere. Sincere to the soul.
Also to recognize the
Sincerity of you. That you recognize how many minutes in 24 hours. How much you are sincere to the soul. Right? How much sincere to your senses. How much sincere to your ego.
very sincere.
Live it is a very precious, important thing. What you jewel for you. But okay, forget for some time, 10 days, and be sincere for yourself. Bring your mind to Vrindavan. Not possible. What is not possible? Think this with ego. Ego, yes, it's possible. Nothing is impossible for me. But try to do it. Why you become fail here? Not possible. How much clutch you have with influence with this. Check this. It's not possible for 10 days to do that. My God. To come to leave my valuable thing. These are only valuable for me from my whole life. It's a jewel for me. If I will lose any jewel of this, who will give me back? They are my old friends. Yeah. No dear. These are your enemy who never give you to grow. Honestly, I say, these are not your friends.
The story you said, there was a man keeping garbage and living in a park saying, this is my treasure, whole life.
Yes, Siddhartha Maharaj book. Siddhartha Maharaj say one story, that one nice family, they have a husband, wife. The husband was very good earning. Wife was very housewife, very nicely. It's a true story. And then they are living very nicely. They have two daughters, one son. Son was, and daughter very good in education. They have a nice business, nice big house. Many persons are working. And they are working. Happy life going on. But husband got some wrong friendship. So he start coming little late. He start drinking. Slowly this habit start growing. Because money was sufficient, big money. Wife say, okay, this is the friend's party. After that, this habit start growing. Then he start drinking whole day, whole night. All time he wants to be drunk. Then he is not sufficient. Then he start taking drugs. Association. One day my mind becomes so upset. He went out. Always he is going to the park because after drug he liked fresh air. He stopped going to office and everything, relating with any children. And he is going park. He see the park. He start living there more time because he cannot go to office to do it. Slowly, he start collecting the garbage of the park. And he took the bag. He's storing in the bag. And slowly, then he cannot go out from this park because he has a money box bag garbage. Now he collecting the garbage and he don't want to go in night time because night time will steal somebody. So he forget in that drugs to go, forget home 1 day, 2 days, 7, 8 days, 10 days. Then he forgets really where is the home. Then this park becomes the home. And the garbage collection and holding is these things. Somebody say, "Hey, what are you taking garbage? Throw it out." Arey, you steal my money. This paper becomes the money for him. The homeless person living in the park, that become home to him. And he become attached with this garbage collection and living in this home. And he forget his real identity, that he has a real home, house, family, everything. And you become attached with the garbage and park. Because who eat and throw the paper? So it's too much paper happening. He starts looking, this paper is not paper, it's money. The plastic bottle, plastic not, is a property. A plastic bottle, all they are collected. Leaf plate, he collects. Anything what they eat and throw, he collects and cleans. This becomes job of this rich guy. One day his friends see, his wife is mad to find his husband. Children are crying always, and he is doing this. Then he went near to him. "Oh, my friend, what happened to you? What you are taking garbage? You keep the bag and keep distance. These are garbage. What you do?" He forget his friend. He said, "You want to steal my property? This is my wealth. Whole life I collect this. And I will earn, this is my all money. These are money." I said, "This is not your money. You are rich already. You have a wife, you have a children, house, business. They are suffering without you. What you forget? You have a home. You are not homeless. No, this is my home." You see? And he is not ready to listen. And this he sell and he take the drugs. Mind is totally fair. Then he went to the wife and to her children and say, your father, you become little mad and he's all in drugs and he's doing like this. This is our condition. This is our condition. I forget my identification, my home address. And we start collecting papers, plastic, iron pieces, car, cycle, bike is iron piece. Collecting iron pieces, fridge, furniture, wooden piece, all this collecting what is coming. We are collecting like a mad person, only to live in marijuana, in material, in suffering. And really, he left his real family home. So why Prabhupada say, I forget myself, I have to go back to home. That is the position. This man is forget back to go home. And because of the mind game, back to go to home. And where is your home? The soul home is a Savior place, God place. So when we will come to know I am a soul, then I can see the Savior God. If I will live in my senses, I will only suffer with that. Okay, senses living is also important. How many times you can live in senses? Anyone say he can live 24 hours one day in one senses? Or 15 minutes, 1 hour, you will run away. You will turn and then you will say, no, I have to go. You will turn yourself. You will run away from that circumstance. It's a limit. Material thing only you can relish only for some limit, not all that. What is the limitation? Why we run for that? Sure, I run for my pee and kaka. I can run for that moment when you are doing pee or kaka and come back. Why you want to give whole time for that here? You go to toilet, you do and come back or not? You have a kitchen. Why your kitchen? Why you cooking? When there are the restaurant, why you cook here? Because you have to be healthy. Many have no kitchen. Why not kitchen? Because there is many restaurant. I have money, I can go and eat. What is Grihastha Ashram? Grihastha Ashram means that you have your kitchen. When you like to cook and eat and buy, rest, relax. And somebody has kitchen but they never cook because they have money. They go out and eat. And then the evening time, other restaurant. Next day, other restaurant. Next day, other restaurant. Every day, one change of restaurant. Thai food, German food, Italian food. Every day is different taste, I want to see. And we become sick faster because this is the way to become sick. This is the living outside with the mind, valuable thing. Right? Cooking yourself in your home is your grahastha life. And visiting to restaurant with independent. I decide myself which Thai food I will eat or Japan food I will eat. Right? Sri Radha. Yeah, go on.
So the commentary is titled The Divine Jewel of Sri Vrindavan.
Sri Radha. Yeah.
Transcendental greed is the very life force of Raga Bhakti.
Greed is important, my dear. If you have no greed for this, you cannot move for Raga. Loving way. Greed is only one qualification required. Greed, desire. If you have no desire, nobody can help you. In Vrindavan, what is the qualification? Greed. Your wish is the only qualification. The sinner, if there is a will, there is a way. Even the birds and plant and tree will start helping you. This is Vrindavan. The land, the dust will help you. You would surprise, I can say you. All the living beings, non-living beings will help you. Your bed will help you. Your prasad you will eat, that will help you. All the wives of Vrindavan will help you if you have a greed for this. And this, if you don't want to believe my words, you can feel it. Living and non-living also. This is Vrindavan quality. We are not tourists. We not come to tour in Vrindavan. This has to research. Is really fact or not? Dust is helping me or not? Air is helping me or not? This prasad eating is helping me or not? This bed where I am resting is helping me or not? The circumstances, the person here is helping me or not? All living beings is favorable if you have a greed. They are ready for that. And if I have no greed, they are also neutral. They don't want to do anything because you have missing the qualification for what is greed. So rag will never touch you. Because without greed, you cannot see that.
Transcendental greed is the very life force of Raga Bhakti. When a devotee becomes greedy after the pure loving mood of the eternally perfect associates of Krishna in Vraja, he enters into the field of Raganuga Bhakti. When a materialistic person becomes greedy, he becomes like mad, and he forgets his body and everything related to it while searching for his wanted object. This is mundane greed. But that greed which appears in the heart at one moment and disappears again the next moment cannot be called real greed. Sri Vishnavat Chakravarti Pad writes in Raga Vartma Chandrik, the Raganuga devotee is as absorbed in his desires for devotion as a lusty man is in thinking of the fulfillment of his desires. Unless there is strong eagerness, the sweetness of Raga Bhajan cannot be understood. The devotee always thinks, when will I get the service of my beloved? This eagerness is the life force of Raga practice. Shripad thinks to himself, how can I become so fortunate to be the broom to sweep the yard of the Kunja? O mind, throw all other great efforts, such as worship of the gods, performance of fruitive activities, gathering of empirical knowledge, and the making of extensive pilgrimages. Throw it all far away. They are just stumbling blocks on the path of pure devotion. Why should I go anywhere else than to Radharani's abode, Vraja? Why should I visit innumerable places of pilgrimage? In the second volume of Haridas Dasa, Gaudiya Vaishnava Jivana, the lives of Bengali Vaishnavas, we can read that a pure devotee named Sri Krishna Das Babaji, who lived in the village named Ranabari, not far from the town of Chata in Raja, he once desired to visit some other holy places in India, so he went to Dwaraka, the place where Krishna married to 16,108 queens. When he returned to Vraja, though, Radharani appeared to him in a dream and told him, "Now you belong to the group of Krishna's queen, Satyabhama. Go back to Dwaraka." Baba was so upset with this that he burned himself up in the fire of separation from Raja and Sri Radha, like a piece of firewood. In this way, Baba gave up this mortal world, showing all the devotees in the world how unfavorable it is for a devotee of Sri Radha to leave Vraja. This is meant on the Vraja mood. No?
Yeah. This is the point. What happened? He went there and he stamped himself with Chakra Gada Padma. Aishwarya. There are two bhava, Aishwarya and Madhurya. Aishwarya means opulence. And one likes sweetness. Like you have a big factory company. You are the boss of that. Your office, and you come to your home. Any big boss, show me he has no home, he has no wife, and the same boss, when he comes to his wife, he is not like in opulence. First he goes to the room to change his clothes and take the bath and change the clothes. And what cloth he is wearing in office, this cloth is changed now. He come to the relaxed clothes, easy clothes, comfortable clothes. What you say? Why? Because he is in a home. Or not?
Take off the shoes.
Take off the shoes. The wife right, please take off the shoes. So he took off the shoes also. Because she's the boss in the home. Then she asked, I say you, when you are going in the morning time, I have no vegetable. And I say you to bring some list, I give you to bring the vegetable. And you have so many men, I give you the list, you bring that vegetable. He said, my God, I was so busy in my work, I forget to give someone to bring that. You have so many workers and so many staff, you forget. Now, how you will eat? Wait. To make happy to her, say, wait. Open the car, sit in the car, go to the supermarket, buy the thing, and come back in 15 minutes. Sorry, very sorry. I do mistakes, I have to bring this. Take this. I have to bring this. He is the boss of the whole department. 5 managers is underworking to him, and many staffs are working, but here, who is the boss? She is the boss, and he is the servant. Only for the pleasing to her beloved, he is happy to serve. This is the raga. You are the finding work. You want to find some job. You know this guy, very rich man, who has a big company. You go to say, please give me the job. He say, yes, yes. I will search with my manager. I will say you come after 2 days. Yes, I got, and 2 days after you went. He say, yeah, I find some job. I can give you. Okay. Yes. What job you give? Manager say, one person I need for secretary. You become my secretary. Okay. He has to ask for his secretary from manager because where is the requirement? Because he has no idea. He say, yes. Well, secretary, okay. You need for office. Money fights and this. He was so sincere, he liked to make more personal job. But what he get the job, he do very sincerely. So he start keeping all the time to him. Where he go to the office, meeting he bring there, that he makes the notes. If he goes bank, he bring there. And he is so intelligent, he is like a computer recording every activity and saying, reminding him. Very sincere, even so sincerity that he start bringing to home. Because anything wife say, then he will note down and give. Everything become very sincere. And her wife also start liking this man because he's very sincere and obedient. So, sincerity make you to come to the Vrindavan and then see the lady. So his wife said, give this lady to me. I will give service. Now the husband said, but where I will get it? I also need like one servant like this for the home things. He said, okay, I will find someone, you'd keep it. So, when sincerity is not there, Krishna never introduces us to the home. He keep in office. And when we become very sincere to him, he bring to home. And then when my sincerity is very 100% there, then the wife said, give this lady to me. Because he's very sincere, I see. I need one sincere person to take care of the things. I have a big palace, one person. And now, from the office, he got the job in the home. There is no money, intellectual job, but it's a very personal job. And then she became personal servant of her wife or girlfriend, what you say. Now, he started watching their personal life even. How they are happy, not happy, sometimes fighting, right? And in the personal, because of the very close lover of him, her servant, means the most beautiful service she got because of sincerity and faith, 100% faith and reliabilities. And efficient work service. So one is the Aishwarya and one is the Madhurya working in the home. Very personal and confidential person works in the home. That is Raga Bhakti. That is Vrindavan Bhakti. Understand? Sri Radha. And here, in the office, you see like a god. Because he's the boss. Where the 5,000 person working there. The Supreme Lord has a millions, but he has only 5,000. But in the home, there are few, not many, not very opulent job, but very sincere person can do that job. And they can watch their conjugal love. Because when he comes, how much he is loving to his beloved, and beloved is loving how much to lover, that he can relish more better. That's a raga. Understand? Loving. So there are two moods in the human. One like to see God in opulence. One like not to see God as a God. You want to see like us, how his personal life and personal behavior and love is normal. Like a human. And full of sincerity, that's the raga. Understand? In the working in office, there is etiquette and method to work, sincerity, timing, and all responsibility and this. But here, home, there is no responsibility like this. No regulative principles are there. Because home, anytime, any guest can come. What is regulation, rule regulation? It works in office. All rule you have to follow in office. Because 5,000 people are working. If they are not in etiquette and rules, they cannot work. But in home, you have to break the rules. My job is 8 hours, and today I have to go to airport to pick some personal guest. I have to go to then again to organize his dinner, and the bedrooms has to be ready, and everything has to be comfortable. All circumstances has to be ready. Right or not? So there is no time, no rules and regulations. Nobody can fix raga bhakti rule and regulation. If you bind in rule regulation, then you cannot do raga. Understand? This is the difference, raga and bhakti. Understand? So what is your interest? First check this. In working in office, you have to be in suit, pant, tie, nice shoes. But if you work in home, you have to open your shoes out. You have to come in normal dress, easy dress. There is no dress code there. See that? Difference, nature of job. That is raga. And the systematic way of working. Who like system way of working, they do very well. But there is no sweet mallow. Sweetness is not there. If the rule that you cannot sit, और देर में फोन करते हैं बेटा, 1 minute. There is no rule. And you have to follow all the rule etiquettes. If you cannot sit in the front of boss chair, you cannot. You have to, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. You have to follow that. You will get the chart. This etiquette has to follow. You have to formal. So you are interested in formal. You are interested in loving. That you decide. But if you are formal, you want to do formal behavior in the home, it will not work. Next day, you will get, no, you are not fit for home service. Go to office. Because here is not your boss who is sitting there, is servant, is not boss here. Boss is somewhere else. That boss is the lover of your boss, is that boss. That has to follow. Understand? That is Radha.
Radhe Radhe Go.